Hey Jamie, my name is Cody Mills, the Baton Rouge Realtor. I would love to be able to come into the Old State Capitol and just to be able to come and visit, meet representative, meet you, take a tour. I've been trying to get a hold of you guys, and maybe it's really tough right now to get a hold of these guys just because, you know, we're so new at the Baton Rouge Public. People aren't willing to let you in because you're not driving the amount of track force that you want. To be able to get in the door. They're not getting anything back.
So we finally make it here at Louisiana's Old State Capitol, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And the first thing I noticed is it's a castle, right? Pretty cool. Secondly, those are a lot of steps, so I'm not really excited about that. Just found out that Baton Rouge actually comes from an old name as Stroma, which means red stick. So that's why you'll notice anybody who wants to be a part of the Louisiana heritage, Baton Rouge heritage, they go to that name as Stroma. They go to red stick. I know, I'm tired from these steps. I walked up the steps earlier in the beginning. I was thinking that front door was it. I was like, oh man, I'm tired now.
Yeah, exactly. Back in the days when we first built, that was the front door.
Right.
Because all life took place on the river. Everything took place on the river. People were living on the river, they were traveling on the river. Our original entrance was facing the river.
Wow.
Well now, our new entrance is now facing North Boulevard. That makes more sense because
everything's happening
now is on the streets.
Right.
Everything's down on the road. You know, our building was originally built in 1850.
Okay.
And it was gutted by fire in 1862.
Wow.
During Civil War. It had built a fire for cooking and for warmth, and it just got out of control. And it just gutted the whole building.
It had to be Louisiana, huh?
Oh,
they were cooking and
And so
this is Cody, the Baton Rouge Realtor. Yeah, just tell them I'm not available. I've got to show you too. That's right.
we also added this stained glass dome, which is one of the things that we're best known for.
Right.
The stained glass dome you cannot see from the exterior of the building.
I noticed that. Why is that?
The lantern is what protects the stained glass dome, because when you look up here, what you think is clear glass in the center is actually open to the rooftop above. It was added on in 1882 by Correct.
Oh my gosh. So that's the same thing from 1882.
From 1882.
What?
That's part of our old-fashioned air conditioning.
Oh
Hot
no.
air would rise, pass through that funnel, and get trapped in the rooftop above, leaving it cooler here.
So what you're saying is that all the hot air rises to that middle point, and then it. Wow.
Yeah, that is the easiest one for me to take down.
Hey, there we go. It's not hard. It's boom. That's it.
Yep, that's it. Head-to-toe portrait at this time. Only one.
Okay.
And that is Huey P. Long.
This guy Huey Long is a big deal. He's speaking.
It is most often considered the ballroom because when you walk in, you can imagine why. These nice big tall
Oh my
steps.
God, this is like old school. Look at that.
Yeah. Now, when we were functioning,
Do you know how to dance?
Yes, I do know.
Come on.
Made the call to secede from the Union. So come on down. This is more like what the floor in the Senate would have looked like. Favorite sections is what I call the VIP section, which is right up there.
Oh yeah, we love the VIP.
Yes, this is
Absolutely, that's they're a part of it.
Us.
Right.
We are they're important because of what they do for us.
Right.
And so we need to voice our opinion.
Right. It's
In a good manner.
Right.
No
Absolutely.
offense, in a good manner. But that's why we do encourage all of our kids groups that come through. Talk to your representatives. Find out who they are.
Right.
Talk to them.
What they're
they
doing.
want to know what you're doing,
Right.
even if you're not of a voting
That's
age.
good. That's good.
Huey Long, when he was in office, they did attempt to impeach him. He was brought through impeachment trials.
That's the guy who just created the new state capitol.
Right.
Right.
Now,
I'm learning. Yeah.
that trial took place in the Senate chamber. Okay.
So that happened here.
That happened here in the Senate chamber. So yeah.
Wow.
So this is also one of the places that they would have argued gambling.
Louisiana, the gamblers would have won for sure.
Well, they did eventually.
Yeah. yeah, it's like that's prehistoric.
Yes. And this is the size of an average man with an ammonite, a full-grown ammonite.
Is that a fossil that he's holding?
Yes. What we have in our tile is, of course, the babies. They were a clustering animal. So they would cluster together, and as the water levels disappeared...
Right. Where'd they get
forced
this
that
tile
out.
from? Did they know that it was in the tile when they built it?
They did not realize it was in the tile when it was cut from the quarry,
Wow.
but it did come from, of course, where the quarry is.
Right.
I have seen ammonite in tile.
And that's
in
this right here.
Yes.
So it's
And
all
we
over the
have
floor,
some-
y'all.
and look, here's a pretty good one showing a squirrel. Showing a nice squirrel like it gets in the shell.
Right.
Yeah.
See that?
So those are called The Ghost of the Castle, and it's the history of our building, and it's being narrated for you by Sarah Morgan.
Okay. Who's Sarah Morgan?
Sarah Morgan is actually a young woman who wrote about this building in her diary because her father is the one who sold the land to the state in order to build the building.
So the movies are shut down right now, but we're about to get some movies. Do they have popcorn?
No, no popcorn.
Oh.
Sorry, we do not allow food and drink.
That's all right.
So-
So I just left the viewing of the Old State Capitol. Right, they have people sitting there watching a viewing of how this place was built, kept up, torn down, burnt. All those cool things, they're viewed right in here in this door. They have the shows, the lights. It's a really cool experience. But all the events that took place right here in Baton Rouge and in this Capitol building, man, it's unheard of. From all the governors to Louisiana had the first black governor, and I found that out. This is where people got in college, came and partied after it was burnt down, before it was restored. There's so much history right here under our feet, and if you don't take the time to really learn about your state, then you're really missing out. So what an experience visiting Louisiana's Old State Capitol. Man, there's so much to see. Whether you're interested in history, fossils, man, you just want to know a little bit more about Louisiana, then this would be the first stop. I've learned everything from our governors of time past. I've learned about fossils that were embedded into the floor. This place was burnt down. This place was the party ground. It's just such a cool experience to be able to come here and really learn about how our state in Baton Rouge was founded.
It's going down up in Tiger Land.